All right. Yo, welcome back to the Dude Ranch podcast. We're here on a Tuesday. A little weird episode for you guys. Middle of the week. Still all right. We got the Dude Ranch flag in the back here. Episode 17. We're getting started off, and I've got much to introduce. I'll pass it over here to my good man, Big Grizzly.
Hi, guys. It's Big Grizzly. I really got nothing to say, but we had a great week at the beach last week, and it's NBA playoff time, and the Lakers are just dismantling the fucking Portland Trailblazers, and I was catching all this shit from everyone about Dame time. Well, now it's 3-1. Dame's out with a fucking knee injury, or he's faking it. I don't fucking know. But all I'm hearing now is crickets. Like, I'm sending text messages. Nobody's fucking answering. Crickets. Just crickets. I'm just going to end my monologue with crickets. Crickets. You want Brady?
Brady?
All right. Couple things to shout out. One, I will give Big Grizzly credit right now. The Lakers look like far in between the best team in the league. But Luka Doncic might look like the best player in the league. I don't know. I'm just saying. Luka Doncic, that dude's a fucking stud, man. Right now, there's not too many people I would take over him. Secondly, yes, it was a great week at the beach. Now we're back doing a little Tuesday special, episode 17, the way Waz likes his little boys. Change the joke up a little bit on him.
17 and 10.
Third, go John Isman. Big tennis match going for me right now. A lot of bread on him. I don't know how he's doing, but go John Isman.
Before you go to Waz, can I say something about Brady's thing? Luka Doncic, you're right. He's the future of the game, but definitely not right now. If you remember last night, LeBron up by 30, the look on his face was just straight fucking ice. It was like a robot, dude. He's in full-on playoff LeBron mode. All right, go ahead, Waz.
Righto. So,
Yeesh.
here is the Danny Hammer. Look me up on Facebook, and also big shout out to WJC TV because they like the Danny Hammer. They're a big fan, big fan. And also, speaking WJC TV, that brings me to a big point here. The Danny Hammer versus T-Bag 69 soon to come. Love to see it. Okay?
Down in one, baby.
14-ounce gloves. How many rounds we doing? 5 rounds, right? 5 rounds, 3 minutes each? Okay,
yeah,
5 rounds, 3 minutes each, 14-ounce gloves. Not sure on the headgear or not yet. We got to ask the gym whether or not they have rules that you have to wear it. If they say you have to, then obviously we have to. If not, I'd like to go without the headgear. What do you think, sir?
I'm down. I don't want headgear. I mean, if we have to wear it, whatever. I want to not. Yeah, obviously for legal reasons, if we have to, we have to. But if they say no rules, it would just make my job a little easier, KOing you. With the head guard, you might take a few shots, but no head guard, you're going to sleep early.
A few shots? What the fuck? Who do you think you are? Fucking Mike Tyson? Or you think you're fucking Iron Mike?
Confidence is key, baby, so I'm confident.
Okay, I'm glad to hear you're overconfident because you're going to fucking put your guard down and I'm going to catch you with a nice hook, okay?
Don't think so.
Nice hook.
Nice hook.
Okay.
Well, I mean, screw it. I mean, that's not what I was going to lead off with, but, I mean, while we're on the topic, let's discuss it. I mean, I think it's the biggest boxing spectacle since maybe McGregor-Mayweather, honestly.
Oh, that fight was a fucking joke.
Well, I'm not talking about the boxing. I'm saying.
So this is going to be in a gym? I thought it was going to be in Brady's backyard.
No, well, I said we might have a gym, like an actual boxing ring.
I think backyard would look funnier, but whatever.
It would look funnier, but I mean.
It looks more professional if we have it in like an actual boxing gym. That'd be dope.
But we're not really professional.
No, we're not. I mean, we're not. But at the same time, you know, this is all for the viewers and for me to knock Drew out because I feel like that would be fun for me. But
well, if it was for the viewers, I feel like the viewers would much rather see you fucking bozos fighting in the backyard.
It's fitting. It seems fitting to me, but whatever. Don't matter, man.
Oh, well, question, are you two or Big Grizzly Brady, you guys still going to be the commentators of said boxing fight?
Oh, for sure.
For sure?
No.
I think I might do the ring announcing. announcements.
Are you gonna be our Bruce Buffer?
Yeah, like I do a combo, like color analyst, PA, like ring announcer.
What I thought you and Brady were gonna be sitting at like a table with like the camera set up.
Yeah.
Drew's fucking YouTube. The other one's on Facebook Live on my page. I thought you guys were gonna commentate live on that, and then
but I gotta do the ring announcing first.
I had Josh Thomas in mind. I feel like Josh Thomas would be a good ring announcer. What do you guys feel like about Josh Thomas?
I think I'm electrifying now.
Big Grizzly thinks he's electrifying. I think that's his ego kicking in, but I think he thinks he's electrifying.
Well, first of all, I need to ask this question: is Josh a friend of the show? He's a friend of us, but is he a friend of the show? Does he? I never hear. He's never said nothing about the show.
I don't know if he knows.
I'm not sure.
We can't bring anyone in that isn't a friend of the show. I feel like that's my
big question here. Who's reffing this fight?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's got to be someone with like at least a little bit of a fighting background, so we know that they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do we? Yeah. No fucking punches in the balls, no kidney punches. I don't think it needs.
No shots behind the ear. No behind the head shots.
You can't fucking slap with the back of your fucking hand either. It has to be.
Maybe.
That takes away because one of my friends, Jordan, was talked about this in the Mayweather-McGregor fight, looking up how many like actual like McGregor moves you could do. He looked it up. You cannot strike with the back of your hand, so that took away McGregor's like spinning back fist kind of shit. So that actually is against boxing rules. So.
Well, I wasn't planning on throwing a spinning.
Yeah,
back
I don't
fist.
think we need to go by WNC
I didn't think Drew was
rules
coming at me with a spinning back fist. I don't think he's got the athletic prowess.
I don't have the athletic prowess.
I'm pretty sure all these punches thrown are just going to be a bunch of slap punches anyhow, like something like this.
No.
That's what I think it's going to be.
That's right.
I'm becoming with a cold cock in a century.
Real quick, fun fact: this is the third straight episode that T-Bags has worn a different shirt. So
that's right. Look at that.
Wait, that's a Pitt shirt. I didn't even know you owned a Pitt shirt. Is that Brady's shirt? Did he steal that from the fucking house, Brady?
No. This is mine.
I didn't think you owned a Pitt shirt. I thought you had a Celtic shirt.
It all
shirt, and that's about it.
It's not as tight on me anymore that I've lost all my fucking weight, baby.
Like
feels good to be wearing it.
You had some Steelers jerseys, but I thought T-shirt wise, all you had was Celtics and McGregor. I thought those were only two T-shirts.
I only have 4 Celtic shirts compared to 0. I have 4 Celtic shirts compared to 0 Sixers shirts.
Oh, I get it. Sweet. The sweet. You got the brooms out. The sweet.
Listen,
he still look at him. He looks lost.
Of those fucking 4 games, though, I say if we had Ben Simmons, we win at least 2 of those, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Would have been a
with Ben Simmons, that's a 6 or 7 game series. I think personally, but I don't know. The thing is like last year you had a lot more help besides Simmons and Embiid.
That's true.
This year,
but
somehow the Sixers have to find a sucker and get out of that Al Horford fucking contract. They have to find a sucker.
It don't matter.
Now getting Brett Brown's.
If we hire Ty Lue, it don't. You just buried yourself anyways. It don't matter.
Well, I've been hearing a lot of rumors of Ty Lue to Brooklyn. Is what I've been hearing.
Well, good. Let him go to Brooklyn.
That and I don't know if you guys heard this. Durant and Kyrie Irving said they want Greg Popovich.
Huh?
I did see that. Yeah.
Who wants Popovich?
Durant and Irving. Both want
Greg Popovich ain't leave. If he leaves San Antonio, it's for
Greg Popovich, though. Like, no shit, they want Greg Popovich.
I wouldn't want him.
The Grizzlies not a fan of Greg
He's a fucking shitbag. That's all he is. He postures, but makes it come off that he doesn't. He just postures. All his shit is just posturing. That's all it is.
No,
he treats people like fucking dog shit.
No, actually doesn't. Greg Popovich,
I'd love having Popovich.
I never say a bad thing about the dude. Every player that's ever played for him speaks very highly of him. Everyone that plays for USA for him speaks very highly of him. I don't know. He's pretty well good with the community. Well, good. That was a great vocabulary.
Well, he's pretty. All right, Ricky.
Because he knows how to kiss players' asses. That's all. Congratulations. He treats media like fucking dirt. If you don't know that, you obviously don't watch Spurs games when they're on TV.
Well,
Because the media is dirt. They are
Yeah.
fucking dirt. That's what they are. And that's why a lot of these fucking coaches, they don't like to talk to them because all they do is they spin their fucking words around and make them look like assholes.
Well, I'm not talking about post-game. I'm not even talking about like post-game media, like in-game media when they're just asking him questions about the game. He treats them like dirt.
Yeah,
Just
but
dirt.
the best sideline reporter to ever do it, Craig Sager, he was fucking never a dick to Craig. He was always cool with Craig.
No, he was cool with him when he found out he had cancer.
No.
I'm moving on. I don't like Popovich. There's nothing you can say. He's a fucking shitbag. There's nothing anyone can say to me. I know he's a fake-ass motherfucker.
Opinions out on fucking Greg Popovich, I think. I think he's the second best coach in the NBA.
Yeah.
Who's the first best, Drew?
Yeah, why'd you even bring it up?
Why'd you
Well,
even
I don't even know why you asked that.
Brad?
By
What was
the
Popovich's record this year?
by the NBA standards, your boy wasn't the best coach. Nick Nurse was the best coach. Which
That's
I may
fucking-
argue, Nick Nurse is a pretty fucking good coach. I
Yeah,
will say that.
he definitely,
He's pretty
definitely
fucking
is.
good. I mean,
Yeah,
that Toronto team, they're good, but they're not number 2 seed good, especially when they have a better record after losing Kawhi. I mean, shit.
well, we'll see how good they are starting Thursday.
Oh, I can't fucking wait.
Because the Young Kings.
But if you look at their record last
in the
year-
saddle.
Their record last year with games without Kawhi, they had a better winning percentage in games without Kawhi than they did with him.
Yeah, well, yeah. He didn't play a whole hell of a lot anyway.
But then again, you guys know what you guys. I've voiced this a lot over the years. My opinion of NBA coaches. Slightly more important than a baseball manager.
True.
You got the talent, you win. That's it.
Obviously.
Although I will give a shout out to Frank Vogel for the Lakers just on the defensive game plan he came up with for Lillard.
So you're
that
saying-
was a good
so-
defensive game plan.
so
I
you're
mean, if
saying-
he came up with it, maybe it was Kidd or maybe it was someone else. I
So
don't
you're
fucking know.
saying talent wins, but you want to give props to Frank
No,
Vogel.
just on the defensive game plan they had for Lillard. Just on the. That's all.
Homer.
Wait,
That-
you're saying if you got a good coach,
Lakers
you
don't
can
win
make a
without
defensive
that
game
talent.
plan, but normally they don't have to do that because talent wins. But
On one
Sometimes
player,
it
but
can-
on one player, and they slowed him down. It was a good defensive game plan for one player, and it slowed him down.
Homer.
That's all.
Homer.
And maybe it wasn't him that came up with it. I don't know. Props to Jason Kidd.
I
don't
think
fucking
as
know.
far as controlling the outcome of a game, yeah, talent does. But there's a lot of coaches in the NBA that can, and the same with managers in MLB that can fuck the game up.
Yep.
Sure, they might not be able to dictate the game, but they sure can fuck the game up.
Yeah, with their
Clint Hurdle-
rotations and substitutions,
That's what
they
I'm
can
saying.
fuck your
though,
game
like,
up.
So that's why having a good coach in that sense is necessary. But as far as talent, you need talent to win. I mean, it's at a professional level. You're not gonna fuck.
Do you think
coach
at that
the
point,
team.
at the level those guys reach, do you think X's and O's are that important, like they would be, say, in high school basketball?
No.
I don't think you can surprise any player in the NBA with some play they haven't fucking seen 1,000 fucking times between the millions of fucking AAU games, high school games, college games, pro games that they fucking played. You're not surprising them with no X's and O's.
well, sometimes it's not about surprise though. Like sometimes it's about fucking using your athletes the right fucking. Like let's say fucking I don't know, like fucking baseball, right? You fucking every time your fastest guy comes up and play, you tell him to fucking bunt, you know, and he fucking gets on base like 45% of the fucking time with that. I mean,
Did you just make that stat up? Did you?
Yeah.
Did you just make?
What?
No, yeah. You just made that stat up because that ain't correct.
Yeah, 45% on
No,
bunts.
I
That's
said
a
what
lot.
if he makes it to the jeez fuck. I said what if
You-
he makes it
you
to the
threw
base
out a number.
45% of the fucking time, then you look like a fucking genius because 45% on base percentage just with fucking bunting is pretty fucking incredible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, that would be an
45%
incredible
on bunts.
number.
That's
well,
hard.
you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Using your fucking players
Yeah.
to the best of their abilities against fucking the weaknesses of the other fucking team. And that's what coaching's all about.
Yeah. Well, you said about surprising people on like in the NBA. You know what would surprise an NBA player? If you went back to your elementary days and you played defense, hands up, baby. Hands up defense, like they always yell in the crowd. That's going to surprise an offense.
Get your up, defense.
You're running around with your fucking hands in the
Ball's
air.
on the other side of the court, but you're supposed to be like,
Hands up, defense. That's the best way to play defense.
that's why I play defense. That's not even a question.
Yeah,
The
and
only way
it's
to
ridiculous how little fundamentally basketball these NBA players are. Because I don't see one person out there with their hands up on defense.
Not
one of them.
Rafe Hill would be fucking rolling around in his grave if he was dead. I don't think.
I have no idea. Hustle and Heart set us apart. Rafe Hill. Greatest quote of all time. Thanks, Rafe Hill.
Rafe Hill.
Definitely.
Well, you have.
I was just going to say, definitely very much alive. Still coaching, still molding young minds to the best of his ability.
He's spreading that elite training.
That elite training, buddy.
That Sticks the gas man never got.
Man, could you imagine how good Sticks would be if him and Rafe Hill went this work together all summer?
He gave him that elite training.
Well, Dad, you had a little basketball topic you wanted to bring up, right?
Yeah, well, like I always hear about Marcus Smart should always his teammates always say he should be defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
I think he's a great player, but I just think they're overbeating that. Like, what do you guys think, Was?
Well, first off, he's a piece of shit because he plays for the fucking team.
All right, well,
Fucking
ignore the
suck
whole
my fucking
subject.
asshole.
That was the point of the subject. We didn't think you would know who Marcus Smart was. We were just testing your basketball knowledge.
Well, there you have it. Fuck yourself, Drew.
To
And,
be fair, I told them, I said,
Yeah,
he's definitely
yeah,
better
Brett-
than Marcus Smart is.
Yeah. All right, well.
No,
He knew.
actually, I got a basketball topic if we want to talk basketball real quick.
Yeah,
If we
sure,
want,
go ahead.
we can move on.
I'm always down for hoops.
Well,
So- Big Grizzly and I had the fucking over the Rockets fucking well, I always forget OKC. I always forget them fucking.
Easy
Anyway,
money.
So that honestly, I'll be honest, that was probably the first like through and through Rockets game I've watched in the whole season. And
They're hard to watch.
Do you like the way they play the game? Personally, if anyone knows me, I was a big gunner. I like gunning shots up. But in the same sense, watching the Rockets is just it's brutal to watch. They pass up fucking easy floaters and easy layups, and they'll kick it back into a fucking guy with a guy in his hand in his face just to get a three up. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I'll go first because I heard Daryl Morey, the general manager of the Rockets, one time on a podcast say that analytically it's better to miss a two or miss a three than make a two. And I can't for the life of me, I cannot figure that out. Like I've tried to rack my brain to figure out what the analytics of that mean. It just doesn't make no sense. Like Brady said, we were watching Rockets the other day. Harden, how many times does he break down the defender, get into the lane? He has an easy floater. I've seen him make that 1,000 times. Yet now when he's on the Rockets, he kicks it back out to the three-point line to fucking Tucker or House or somebody. And
it's fucking weird, man.
It doesn't make no sense to me.
And then it's even worse when you bring Russell Westbrook in because he fits that system awful.
Oh, he's terrible.
He's an awful
He's
three-point shooter. Like he does not fit that system at all. I never got that bringing him in. An awful three-point shooter.
It's terrible. He's got it. I don't know what he's definitely not over 35% for sure.
And Houston, I mean, they're never going to win a championship playing like that. Because you're not going to be able to shoot that good.
You live by that three, you're going to die by the fucking three.
Yeah.
That shit might work in the regular season, and people get hyped up about, oh my God, look at all the fucking points they're scoring.
Yeah, and it might be good enough to win you a series, maybe 2 series, but you're not going to be able to win 16 games.
But Brady, you watch a lot of basketball. Guys do not close out on shooters in the regular season like they do in the fucking playoffs. Not even close.
The other thing that's gonna fuck them too is like, okay, if you wanna fucking gun that many threes up, whatever. But like at least have one big in there to try and grab some offensive rebounds. They don't even have a big. Like fucking what's that guy? Small. Jeff Green plays the 5 for them. Like that's why when they play the Lakers next round, it's gonna be fucking ugly. Well, maybe they gotta get past OKC.
Maybe.
That's what I mean. If they play the Lakers next round, I mean, they better shoot fucking damn near 50% every game or they're gonna get fucking waxed because the Lakers' best part of their game is transition. They're going to crush them on the rebounds. That means they're going to be running all fucking day. It's going to be ugly for them.
Who the fuck?
Stop the dynamite info. Lakers' best offense is their transition game. I like it. He watches the Lakers. You can tell he watches the Lakers.
So I'll fucking say this. I haven't really watched the Rockets since they had fucking Yao Ming. You know what I mean? I don't watch the Rockets at all. I don't like them.
What? That's been like 20 years.
But I will say this, though. I mean, I think that fucking getting close to the bucket, having fucking even a contested layup is better than having a fucking open three. I mean, depending on the shooter, of course. But, I mean, you take a three-pointer. I mean, you could miss them wide open even as an NBA player. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of NBA players that are missing wide open layups. It's higher percentage, and higher percentage shots are going to put more points on the board. I don't know why. See, they fucking saw Steph Curry and Klay Thompson jacking up all these threes and fucking draining it, scoring so many fucking points on it, and they all think that they can fucking do it too, but they can't. So.
Right, Waz, and you mentioned those two guys because me and Brady were discussing that yesterday. But those two guys are two of the greatest 3-point shooters to ever fucking play the game.
All time.
And Allen's up there too.
But oh yeah, okay, I know, but I said two of the greatest. Yeah. But anyway, if you watched Golden State, those 3-pointers were used to set up easy cuts to the basket to score a lot of high percentage too.
Yeah, they were just gunning all
like Draymond and Andre Iguodala. How many times would they come off a cut that a closer closed out on Steph Curry or Klay Thompson, and Steph just throws it right into him, cutting to the lane, easy basket, easy dunk.
Sure.
Yeah, and it helped when they did that too. When they ended up having fucking 6'10" Kevin Durant too, that could do whatever he fucking wanted.
And it also didn't fucking help that Curry could make him from fucking half court with ease too.
Yeah, and even when they did that though, like, I mean, they started running that Hampton 5 a little bit whenever they got KD, but those years before that, I mean, they always had a big in there too. Like they usually ran with Bogut. He played all. I mean, JaVale played a little bit for them too. Like they weren't going
JaVale Abdul-McGee.
Dude, fucking. I mean, I get the NBA. You can't, like traditionally, big men in the NBA right now are obsolete, but like you still have to have some kind of fucking paint presence to win a play, like to go deep in the playoffs.
Bigs today have to be athletic and able to run the floor. Well, you can't run the floor. You're just worthless.
Like Houston's biggest player is PJ Tucker, and I think
Houston's
he's
biggest player.
I think he's 6'8".
Their biggest player.
Well, it's Tyson Chandler.
Which I don't get that at all because that guy can't run the floor.
He just sits on the bench.
But anyway, so back to the Rockets, because I seen a question posed on, I don't know if it was on Fox Sports or on ESPN, one of them. They said, are the Rockets brand of basketball going to ruin basketball? And I say no. The only reason is because they're not going to win championships. Yeah. Now, if they would run off 3 or 4 championships in a row, everyone knows sports is a copycat league. Then every team would start jacking up threes like that, and it probably would ruin basketball. Yeah. But I don't think the league's in danger of the Rockets when rolling off championships.
No, I don't see them winning any. To be honest.
No, neither do I. I think the dumbest thing they did was they got rid of Clint Capella. Because Clint Capella could rebound, and he ran the floor very fucking well.
Yeah.
Excellent shot blocker.
That fucking pick and roll that him and Harden had was fucking nasty. I mean, sure, all he really did was dunk the ball, but still.
And he was a shot eraser on the fucking defense. He protected Harden with his bad defense.
That's what I mean. Like the playoffs, especially you drag a series out at 6-7 games, like the court starts to get small, man. Like they're not. People aren't letting you fucking gun wide. OKC's not that good. I mean, they're getting away with a lot here because OKC isn't playing very good defense. But, I mean, you run into the Lakers or the Clippers, you're not getting them open looks. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
And you have no fucking – and I mean, like I said, if they got to worry about their own series. But if they want to win, they better shoot 50% every game.
My question is, if they play the Lakers, who the fuck is going to guard Anthony Davis? Like, who the fuck is going to – Who's
going to guard JaVale Abdul-McGee?
Well, that's one thing. Like, because, I mean, JaVale's good.
Honestly, LeBron's bigger than anyone on their starting 5.
But my thing is, like, JaVale, I mean, he's big. I mean, he can score. But Anthony Davis is an elite fucking scorer. What? PJ Tucker is going to have to guard him?
No, it'll be Jeff Green.
I have a fucking subject to bring
better.
up here about basketball here. You guys keep saying Clippers. What if the Mavs fucking pull this out?
They might. They could.
I mean, they're looking good.
Well, Luka Doncic looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Luka looks good. And the rest.
My only problem with them is they're a good young team. They play zero defense.
Oh, yeah.
Their defense is fucking horrible. And that's one thing Luka's gonna have to he's going to have to get better at.
Yeah.
If he's ever going to go down as one of the greats, he's going to have to be able to play defense at least an above average level.
At a serviceable rate.
Yeah. But other than that, the kid's a phenom.
Yeah. Kristaps is out. Yeah, Kristaps is out again for them.
They fucking need him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to pull it off.
I mean, they won the last one, all Kristaps.
I like the Clippers. And that's, maybe just Laker bias, but I don't like the chemistry. You know what I said about playoff P, or lack thereof. Playoff P in the playoffs. Look at his shooting percentages.
Awful,
every game, 3 of 18, 4 of 16, 2 of 19.
Well, I know you don't like them, but they're really struggling right now without fucking Beverly, too. I mean, that's his defensive anchor. Because, I mean, Kawhi's the best defensive player, but if you watch the actual Clippers game, Kawhi really does not put forth a whole hell of a lot of effort. Like, I mean, I like Kawhi, but damn, he does not. I mean, he don't. Like, sometimes he turns it on for 10 minutes and then just chills out for another 10 minutes. Like, not saying whatever, it works for him, but I mean, right now, he's.
Oh, definitely. Beverly's their fucking energy leader.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they're missing.
I hate the guy. He's the equivalent of a hockey goon, basically. But he brings the energy.
Yeah, he brings the energy.
Now, if
whatever.
Let me throw this out here. If he was a Laker, wouldn't you be loving him?
I fucking knew he was going to say that.
You would love Pat Beverly.
No, and I'll say this, because when I used to watch hockey, I hated Matt Cook.
You like Marcus Smart, though. And
Marcus Smart's not a dirty fucking player. He ain't trying to start fights with everyone on the court.
Neither's Pat Bev.
Yes, he is. He's fucking dirty. He's a dirtball.
He's just
Marcus Smart's just
Marcus Smart is a fucking piece of shit who flops every fucking play.
You want to talk about flopping? Let's talk about your star player, JoJo Embiid, hitting the deck every fucking possession down the court.
Biggest
He's
man.
allowed to. He's allowed to.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Well, while we're on that subject, what's up with the Sixers, man? What are they going to do with that fucking squad? Brent Brown's gone. I guess we kind of discussed that already.
Yeah. I don't know.
Brady brought up a good point. All the Philadelphia fans, they want fucking Jay Wright, huh?
Yeah, we want Jay
Wright. I think he would leave Villanova.
I don't think he leaves Villanova.
I mean, he's got it good there.
I don't think he's going to leave.
He's built a solid program. He's never showed any desire to go to the NBA. I'm sure he's had opportunities.
The Philly reporters that I follow on Twitter said that when we first hired Brent Brown, we offered the final 2 people we offered contracts to were Brent Brown and Jay Wright. Jay Wright turned it down because he said that obviously what he was walking into was absolute dog shit. That was literally we were just starting to be the worst team in the fucking world in any sport. Now they're saying that no one's reached out to him yet, obviously, but they think that from sources close to him, I don't know, whatever the fuck that means. People say that. But they said that he has thought about coming to the NBA, and if he came to the NBA, he would only really want to go to one city.
Is he a Philadelphia guy? I don't know.
I don't know, but I know he loves Philadelphia. His whole family moved here. I think he's like his wife's side of the family moved over. Like they all live in Philadelphia. He loves Philadelphia.
So his wife's side of the family's all sponging off him?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
I seen or I didn't see it. Whenever I think it was game 4, they were talking about some assistant coach years. A lot of people think might get the job. I don't remember his name. The Sixers assistant coach. I don't remember
Yeah, he's
apparently everyone likes him.
Yeah.
Apparently everyone likes him.
I'll say this though. I will say this. I put it on Twitter too. Like I won't say a bad thing about Brent Brown. I don't think his coaching style was that great for the way we played. But I mean, the guy was he was one of the fucking nicest guys ever, from what people say. He was always real nice to everyone. Like he never said anything bad about us, and we were literally like he knew we were tanking. There's no way he didn't know we were tanking.
Everyone knew you were tanking.
And then,
that was a classy letter.
Class acting. I mean, honestly,
it was a classy letter. Did you read
to be honest, like I seen someone say that. I seen another one say that the Sixers want to fucking try and get Doug Collins back. That's my fucking number one guy. If we could bring Dougie C back, I don't think he would. He's chilling. He's retired. Been retired for a while. I don't think he'll ever come out of retirement. But
having a beer.
The way Doug Collins got fucked over, 2 times by Phil Jackson took his job right before the Bulls won all them championships, right?
Yeah. Why would you want a guy who's been out of coaching for 20-plus years? That don't make no sense to me.
No,
it's not 20. He was coaching that Iguodala Drew Holiday team.
Yeah, but after he left that team, he went and coached college for a year or 2, and then he retired. I don't remember where. It wasn't nowhere big, but I like Doug Collins. He seemed to be good. Ty Lue's who I don't want. Juwan Howard's been thrown around. I don't really know about that. I don't know. Yeah. It doesn't matter. If you're going to bring another coach in, Brent Brown, and to speak on Brent Brown too, he made some dumb decisions, but he also had some very bad fucking luck. I mean, Embiid and Simmons played in 19 playoff games together. That's it. We've been in the playoffs the last 4 years, and we've made it past. We've won it. We've won the first round every year except for this year. So it's like we've played a lot of playoff games, and they've only played 19 together. I mean, you're getting a bad break there. And then, this year was tough. We tried to go with that bully ball mentality, and once you lost Ben Simmons, we didn't have enough offense to run that kind of system. That was our problem.
So anyway, a hot topic on the internet about the Sixers is there's been a lot of talk about trading either Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, or I've even heard discussions on trading them both. If you got to trade one, which one do you trade? I have to say you trade Joel Embiid. What do you say, Joe?
Well, Embiid or not Embiid.
Yeah, if you only had to trade one.
Yeah, well, Elton Brand came out and said that they're not looking to trade either one of them.
But of course he's going to say that.
If I had to. Honestly, I'm trading Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons.
And just because. Do you have
a reason why?
I don't think he fits in today's NBA.
I say Joel Embiid.
I don't think he fits in today's NBA.
Christy Gates said Joel Embiid.
He's one of the top 5 defenders in the league, maybe higher. But he facilitates great, but it's a shooter's league right now, and he doesn't even attempt a shot.
But I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to. You remember, Brady, I was telling you about that graph they put up that one Sixers-Celtics game, that what the Sixers are losing in Ben Simmons. He's number 1 in points in the paint, number 2 or 3 in steals. He's in the top 6 in block shots. Plus-minus ratio, he's in the top plus 5 or 6.
Yeah, he's definitely.
If you say there's no room for a guy in the NBA like that, that don't even make sense.
Maybe I said that wrong.
That's what I said. I said he sucked ass, and then I got proven wrong because I'm retarded. That's basically what you're trying to say.
All right. Well, first off, 4-0 was is all I'm going to say. So, and what I meant to say, I just think, he's great, obviously, top 5 point guard in the NBA, but I don't know. I just don't think his game fits in with today's NBA. That shooting offense.
And Embiid does?
Yeah, he shoots better than.
Well, yeah, anybody basically shoots better than.
He's a big man who, if he would dominate the game better, he would be a hell of a lot better.
But he shouldn't be shooting 3-point shots.
No, he should be attempting 2 to 3.
He should be on the low blocks every fucking position. The only time he shouldn't be on the low blocks is when Ben Simmons is in the game and he's clearing out to give room for Ben Simmons to take some fucking 6'2" point guard to the fucking rack. The only time he should not be on the blocks. But what do I know? Brady, who would you trade if you had to trade one?
I'm not trading either one of them, to be fair. I'm not picking between either one of them because I love them both. If you trade,
all right, move along, Was. I knew he was going to say that.
I'm not going to trade either one of them.
What was the question?
Was.
You have to get rid of one of them. Which one was it? We work in hypotheticals sometimes.
Yeah, this is the Dude Ranch podcast. This is a
Was.
So.
If you say the same thing, we're moving on.
No. This is tough, but I'd get rid of Embiid because a big fella is going to be easier to replace than probably one of the best point guards in the league. Even though Embiid's one of the best centers in the league, I think a center is going to be easier to replace personally.
Yeah, you can't replace Ben Simmons facilitating unless you got LeBron James or Luka Doncic. Who else facilitates like Ben Simmons other than those 2 guys?
Oh, no, I'm not saying.
Nobody.
But I'm saying I think you could build around Embiid really good. Get shooters out there.
Not to mention Embiid's history.
So it's Ben Simmons.
His history with injuries.
So it's Ben Simmons.
He's never really had a major injury, though. Well, like, up until this one's kind of a major injury, I guess.
He's missing games. I don't know. That's a problem I don't have to deal with because we have Jason Tatum. So.
All right. What else you got? I just wanted to pose the question.
Well, before we get on, I have a topic. I mean, it's a little more serious. I want to throw this out here. Up until now, this was a sober Sally episode of the podcast. Till was cracked open
He's
the
been
first
drinking beer.
Oh, that's not your first beer?
I fucking cracked a beer the second you introduced me, you fucking asshole.
Oh, well, that's my fault.
Keystone Light he was drinking.
Well, that's my fault. I thought this was a sober Sally episode of the Dude Ranch podcast.
Sober is a sense of drinking, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
We support the green here at the Dude Ranch.
Brady's so high up. All right, well, let's get in. It's a little more serious of a topic, but I mean, you guys all heard about it. The shooting, Jacob Blake, the next whole thing in the whole Black Lives Matter movement. I'll pass it. Let's go to Brady here. What's your take on the whole Jacob Blake shooting?
It's fucking bullshit. I mean, okay, if for whatever reason you decided you needed to shoot him, I don't understand what need. He was unarmed. He had his kids with him. Why you needed to shoot him, I have no fucking idea. But if you felt like it was life or death to shoot him, why did you need to shoot him 7 times? He literally wasn't. He was getting back in his car.
Yeah, miraculously, Sorry, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
I'm tired of seeing it. Like shit needs to change. I'm just fucking sick of saying it. That's all I remember.
Miraculously, he's not dead. I mean, it's
how do you shoot a guy 7 times and he ain't dead? Is he fucking Superman?
I don't know. He's paralyzed, which it sucks. But
he's paralyzed.
They said he was paralyzed.
Like from what?
I don't know. I didn't read. I didn't read all into it. I just saw it actually right before we got on the show that he was paralyzed.
Okay.
But it sucks. But at least he's not dead. Like at least he's still.
How many bullets did 50 take?
50 took a decent amount.
It would take
9.
Huh?
9.
No, I thought it was only 5 or 6.
Got fucked up.
No, he's been shot 9 times in his life.
9 times overall. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll go to you here, Big Wiz. What are your thoughts on Jacob Blake?
Well,
the whole situation.
I'm with Brady. They kind of like that's got to fucking end. Like, come on. But I want to hold off judgment on this though a little bit because I'm not condoning what they did, but the dude was asked. The video I seen, he was asked to stop and get down on the ground on the other side of the vehicle, and he continued to go to the other side of the vehicle with guns on pointed at him. Like, at what point don't you fucking just listen and say, I better get down? Because especially with what's been going on, and the way they just shoot on anybody, why don't you just go down? But you go over to the other car, and then he's reaching into his car, and from what I've heard, witnesses said he had a knife, and he may have had a gun. I don't know how true that is, but I'm just saying.
He was unarmed.
If the cops were told that he did have a gun in his car and he was reaching into his car, but why did he go to his car? That's what I don't understand. Like, my
question is, there was 3 cops there. One guy. Why couldn't they just go over and tackle and subdue him? Why they have to
I get that. I get that. But he's reaching in his car. You don't know what the fuck he's reaching in there for. At some point, cops got to protect themselves too, right?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from at that point.
That situation, but that situation's different than a lot of the other ones where guys were just killed right on the fucking sidewalk, and the girl they broke into her fucking house and shot her.
Yeah, that one still pisses me off.
Yeah, will you admit this is a totally different situation? Like, this guy actually would not listen and then reached into his car for something.
Well, it's a little different. It's still fucked up. They shot him. I mean,
this one I'm gonna wait. There was no comes out on this one. There's
3 of them. If only one of them needs to have a gun, the other one could be fucking. Both the other 2 could have tasers out. What? Yeah. Why do you all 3 need to have fucking guns blazing like it's the Wild Wild West? I'm just saying, like. Yeah. You watch a lot of these. You watch a lot of other countries and the way their police handle situations, and then you compare them to ours, and it's embarrassing.
It really is. Yeah.
It's like we have no training. Like, our only training here, police wise, is just to shoot. Like, that's really, like, they really look like I've seen a bunch of military dudes weighing in on it, and they're like, we're in Iraq where you really don't know who the fuck's trying to kill you. Little kids shoot at you, and they're trained and disciplined enough to not fucking shoot on sight. but cops aren't. Like I mean. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, before I go to Waz here, just speaking your whole thing about training, there was a thing saying that there's more training in cosmetology than there is in the police academy.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
That's nuts.
To be a professional cosmetologist is longer than to be a police officer.
Yeah, you could go right up to Votech and fucking do I think it's like a 2 or 3 month fucking police academy program.
Yeah.
You pass that, bang. You pass your psychology test, bang. Be
Yeah.
a fucking cop.
Well, Waz, let's go to you. What's your take on the whole Jacob Blake thing?
All right, so I got a lot of thoughts about this. First off, I mean, something's got to be up here. Their training's dog shit. It's got to be dog shit. I'm in the fucking military where we go to fucking security fucking reactionary force training, and one of the first things they tell you is whenever a victim's on the ground, never put any of your body weight on said suspect because they shift their body weight a little bit. You're off your footing. They can roll. You're on your ass, and now you're off guard, and they can fuck you up. That ties more into previous things, but and I see it time and time again on all these videos and shit. I saw one of a dude on the back of kneeling on the back of some other dude's neck, and a different cop like ran over there and like told him to get his fucking knee off him or something. But it's like, are they not receiving this training? Or are they just getting the training and they don't use it because they're fucking inept? I mean, I just, I mean, the fact that they shot 7 times and they hit him 7 times and they didn't kill him. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're taught the same shit we are. If you're shooting, you're not shooting at the legs and shit. So you shoot somebody 7 times, it should be right in this area right here. You shoot someone 7 times right there, they're dead. So the fact they shot him 7 times means they're shitty shots too. So I feel like they're fucking terribly trained, honestly.
See, we were always trained to shoot him in the head. Rounds cost money, you big dummy.
Yeah, aim small, miss small.
That's right.
I mean, that's just, I don't know. I feel like it's got to be shitty training or just fucking, they're hiring fucking morons or something. I don't understand. I mean,
It's probably
a combination of both.
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. And I think a number one thing is a lot of these fucking cops, like, I feel like they're just pussies. Like, they're scared. Like, they get in a situation and their first instinct is, like, to fucking kill someone because they either, A, they know they have the power to do it, or B, they just are scared and they don't know what the fuck else to do. I mean, that's when you look at a lot of these videos, you can just tell by, like, a lot of these people's, like, the way their voice changes. Like you can just tell they're just fucking, they're not calm, they're not composed, they're just fucking, they don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know.
So you think they're more of a pussy than they are a racist?
Well,
so this is more cowardice than it is racism.
Yeah, but there's
definitely
some racism out there. A lot of it too.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I'm sure.
And truthfully, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of videos I've seen too of like cops blasting fucking white people that were just as fucking, that shouldn't have been shot the same way. Now,
like that one in the hotel.
Yeah, the one in the hotel. That one kid in the parking lot was backing up and he didn't know he was getting pulled over, and that fucking cop shot him. Like, I mean,
it happens to white people too. It does happen to white people.
What I say is that
it doesn't ever come off as fucked up because I don't know if it's like obviously there's definitely a race problem in the world that's fucking been around since we've all been alive. But
yeah, for sure. I wasn't dismissing racism.
The main problem,
I'm just saying this police, there definitely needs to be police reform.
They're just bad. They're like,
it's not all a racist problem.
I've never had like a life and death encounter. I've never had a life and death encounter with a police officer, but I've never had a positive police encounter. Like every time I've been pulled over, they're always fucking douchebags about it. Like I got pulled over for rolling through a stop sign and the fucking cop sends the ticket to the wrong address and then still tries to say it's my fault for not knowing about the ticket. Like, I mean, it's just, they're just fucking, I don't know.
So I'd like to fucking say that the fact that they hire so many fucking inept motherfuckers is probably the cause of them hiring so many fucking inept motherfuckers. Because whenever you see these videos, all these dumb motherfuckers shooting at the wrong time, rational people aren't going to want to be fucking cops. They're not. I mean, Why would you want to go be a fucking cop when you see all this heat on cops? I mean, that only leads to more dumbasses joining the cops, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
That's a good take.
The more racists are joining the cops.
Yeah. And I mean, another thing, fucking, I forget what I was going to say after that, but.
He got flustered because I gave him props. I said, that was a good
whoa. I've never received these before. Holy shit.
Big Grizzly just gave me fucking props.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so much fucked up shit going on. And then also, oh, fuck. The one time, me and Brady was in the same car, we put a fucking traffic cone on the top of the fucking car, and we're going through the Burger King fucking drive-through, and this cop, West Hills cop, pulls us over immediately after we pull out. And it wasn't because Burger King called the cops on us, you know. They didn't. The cop was just chilling in the fucking parking lot and saw us fucking pull out and immediately pulled us over. And he pulls me out of the car, has my hands on the fucking trunk, pats me down. This is all for having a fucking traffic cone on my car. And
they probably thought you were loaded.
They probably thought you was on drugs.
He was fucking grilling me. He's like, "You got any needles, knives, or hand grenades?" You know, like,
hand
grenades. What the fuck am I getting at? Fucking hand grenades.
Just the ones I brought back from Nam, officer.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got like a 6-pack of my hand grenades in it. There might be 5. I think I used one the other night.
And I mean, and this is when we were in high school. I mean, it's not like, I mean, even back then, like, you're intimidated by getting pulled over. You are, and they pull you out of the fucking car for something like that, patting you down. I mean, it's not a very positive fucking experience. You know what I mean? And you see some videos every once in a great while of like some kind of fucking actual decent cop. Like they pull someone over, they have a conversation with them, and they're like an actual decent human fucking being and stuff. And that's what we're missing is more decent fucking human beings becoming police officers. But instead, you got too many that are just fucking pieces of shit, you know? I mean, more than one is way too many, honestly. I mean.
Another problem, too, is the whole police lives matter. People, like, they will admit no wrong for the fucking police officers either. So, like, those people don't help the cause because it's like if the whole world would just come together and be like, okay, there's a common problem here. Yeah, obviously, not every single cop on every single department's a fucking racist piece of shit. But the ones that are outweigh the fucking good ones so much to the point where it's like half the people don't like the cops and don't trust them, and the other half are like, oh, they can't do no wrong. They're pretty much gone. So it's like we have to meet in the middle, and we have to come to a fucking something where it's like, yeah, okay, we got to start. We got to figure out.
We are the world. We are the people.
That's an old song.
I thought he was going to break out in the song. I thought he was going to break out in the song for a minute.
There were so many fucking artists in that fucking song that were just legendary. That was a great fucking song.
Probably like 1,000 Grammys and just in that fucking collab together.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
What was that? That was Save Africa or some kind of shit like that? Help Africa? It was something for Africa.
Yeah. We are the world. Yeah. The one the Brits did was about fucking feeding kids or something, right?
Yeah.
There's a British version of it?
No, it's a different one. Let them know it's Christmas. This is all the British fucking singers.
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
No?
No, I don't think I ever heard that one.
They play it every fucking Christmas. You can hear it.
I don't know. I don't think I ever have. I mean, let's move on here a little bit. I mean, NFL's starting back soon. What about the whole Earl Thomas thing? How do you guys feel about him just getting cut?
I'm okay with that, but I don't want the fucking Ravens to weasel out of that. They got to take their fucking medicine. They got rid of the guy. You take your medicine. That's dead fucking weight on your salary cap. You can't weasel out of that bullshit. Fuck you, John Harbaugh. Fuck you.
Well, what do you think? The whole Earl Thomas situation. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I respect John Harbaugh for cutting the motherfucker because I think he's.
I'm fine with that if that's what you wanted to do.
I mean, I think he's a great fucking safety, but he is a fucking cocksucker for sure. You see his attitude all the fucking time. And I mean, the fact that they cut him for fucking violating team policy or whatever the fuck the rule was, because he got in a fight with a teammate, and they just straight up cut his ass. I respect it, honestly. I feel like that's a fucking Bill Belichick fucking – well, I can't say that because Bill Belichick fucking let the fights fucking go on like he was goddamn Herb Brooks. back when fucking Rodney Harrison fucking earned his starting job. So
I'm not gonna pick. I don't have no problem with them cutting.
I disagree with what was said on that. I think it was a fucking coward move that they released him for this reason, because a lot of people were saying what was happening was he really wasn't fitting in their system at all. Like, the way they play is not the way his game is catered to be. And they were realizing that it wasn't a good sign. They got that fucking dude behind them that's pretty good. I don't remember what the fuck his name is. So he gets into that fight, which if you watch the clip he put up, he's a fucking veteran of the NFL, got a Super Bowl ring, been to how many Pro Bowls. And a second-year safety's going to slam his helmet on the ground and go up to him in his face, starting to fight with him in the practice for blowing a coverage. Like, first of all, that doesn't happen. Like, even
I didn't see the clip at all.
Yeah,
I just heard that there was some
NFL
kind of
players that
fight.
have come out and said that shit doesn't happen in a pro. Like, veterans don't get approached by first, second-year guys like that, especially someone who's as accomplished as Earl Thomas. Then they release him, still owe him $10 million, and then all of a sudden, conveniently, they start saying, oh, he was a cancer, he was late to practice, he was skipping meetings, all this. And then many Ravens players anonymously came out and said that wasn't true, that he was always there. I mean, sure, he might have had a dickhead attitude sometimes, but he was there. So what they're trying to do is like what a lot of teams do is they try and make this guy out to be a bad guy so they can conduct detrimental to the team, and then they'll get off with that $10 million, which is bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have no problem. You want to cut a guy, but you go by the rest of the rules that the rest of the NFL has to go to when you cut him. You cut a guy, you eat that fucking salary, whatever percentage of it you got to eat, and that's dead weight on your cap. Because you go do what Brady said to do, and by saying that you could get out of, you can weasel your way out of that cap money by saying he was late to practice. That sets a bad fucking precedent, and then all these other teams are going to say, well, hey, we want to get out of this fucking dead contract. Let's fucking do that too.
Well,
Honestly,
I got a question.
It was a Bill Belichick move, honestly. If you think about it, I could definitely see Bill Belichick. He's like, God, this guy fucking sucks. Yeah, he was fighting. Get him out of there. You know what I mean? I could see Billy doing that.
Yeah, that's not something good to do, though. Like,
Yeah,
No, it's not.
Like,
motherfuckers got contracts.
Like it's something good to do.
They got contracts for a fucking reason. How would you like the Navy to cancel your fucking contract?
Well, I wish they fucking would, honestly.
All right, bad example. Bad example asking a fucking military
#cancel
guy
the Danny Hammer.
Bad example asking a military guy. But you get my point there.
Yeah.
If you have a contract and you're fulfilling your end of the bargain and you're fucking playing, they got to fulfill their end of the bargain. It's just the NFL team's easy way of weaseling out of that shit.
Well, I got a
I'm
question.
a union guy, so I'm against doing shit like that.
If they have a bunch of proof, though, saying, like, he was, like, missing practice and he wasn't there and all this and that, then that's different, though. Like, if he actually was – like, Antonio Brown was fucking with all the teams he was on. Like, he was fucking with the Raiders. Like, that was conduct detrimental to the team. Like,
right, but you heard about every fucking incident. Why did you only hear about the Earl Thomas shit now?
Now, exactly.
That's my point.
That's the only time you hear about it now.
I'm making
Way
that
to bring
shit
up the fucking big Brady Gates screen. Fucking maximized on my fucking thing. It said Brady Gates.
Well, everyone keeps fucking calling me.
Well, my thing is, do you think that's a little turmoil down in Baltimore? You think that opens the crack the door open for Pittsburgh to sneak in there in the division?
Nope.
There's a little dent in the armor out there. The Madden curse with Lamar, maybe.
I don't know. They're a good football team. They are.
Yeah, they are.
That offense is something fucking ridiculous, honestly.
Their offense is good, but they're not. We're going to give them a fight because our defense is really fucking good. And let's see how Ben comes back.
Benjamin, baby. Ben, baby.
The key to this.
You got 7 on your side. You always got a fucking chance.
Yeah. The key to our season is very simple. It's 2 things. One, most importantly, Big Ben has to stay healthy. If he goes down, you're done. Yeah. Even if we would have snuck in the playoffs last year, we were done. I mean, we had bad. Yeah. But that's number 1. Number 2 is winning a lot of games, which we fucking just don't show up for every year. There's always like 3-4 games the Steelers should just come in there. If they did what they should, they'd wax people. But they come in and they're fucking moseying around. That's the only thing I like to – that's what I want to see. I mean, I know every team has off nights, but when you have 3 or 4 of them each season and there's certain teams, like when we play Oakland, I don't know what the fuck it is. We play Oakland and we literally just look like dog shit every time we play them.
Jacksonville's another one.
Oakland, though. In Oakland, not
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh. In Oakland. Always when it's in Oakland.
Jacksonville's one we struggle with a lot.
Everywhere. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, I don't think we're going to win the division. Because I think Baltimore's just – it depends. It depends on Lamar. They go as Lamar goes. Really.
Well,
Their
obviously,
defense is okay. Their defense isn't all that great, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, but
they got Calais Campbell now. He's a little bit older, I think, though.
Yeah, he's old.
But let me send out a message to fucking Steeler fans on what Brady's second point about not showing up. Stop blaming Mike Tomlin for that shit, please.
Yeah, I mean,
the man puts on his fucking work. They're those players are fucking professionals. They're not fucking high school kids. He doesn't have to fucking rah and hype them up. He fucking puts in a game plan. You go out there and execute, or you don't execute. That's not Mike Tomlin's fault if there's no energy coming from the team on a fucking game where they should. That's the play. I put that 100% when in the pros on the fucking.
That's a Pittsburgh MO. Blame the coach.
Mike Tomlin's putting the same fucking work in against the Patriots as he is against the Miami Dolphins. He's putting in the same amount of fucking work.
That's just the Pittsburgh fan MO. It's the fucking coach's fault, baby.
I agree with that 100%. Like, look at how Pirates fans blamed fucking Clint Hurdle. And like it's Clint Hurdle's fault. It's fucking not. We fucking.
Well, he sucked.
Goddamn. What do you mean? Bob Nutting spent zero fucking money.
Oh, well, no.
How the fuck do you blame Clint Hurdle for that?
Well,
he took us from what, 50 straight losing seasons or something fucking retarded like that? Brings it around. We make the playoffs, what, 3 times in a row? Not fucking Clint.
Well, players, because they accumulated a bunch of good players. Yeah, Andrew McCutcheon.
I'm not blaming it all.
And then we traded him away for fucking peanuts.
Yeah,
I'm not blaming it all on Clint Hurdle. Clint Hurdle was a shitty manager. But there was nothing he was going to do. There was nothing all the best MLB fucking coaches put together in one were going to do.
Let's not, baseball coaches are irrelevant.
No,
all
yeah, and then, the funny thing was, go ahead.
No, sorry, I was only going to say, I would obviously still love to have McCutcheon playing for the Pirates, but if you go back and you look at that trade, was it that bad? I mean, you say peanuts, but like, what has Kutch really done since we traded him?
He was injured all last season.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, when he went to the Yankees, he didn't fucking do very much. He didn't really crush it for the Giants either. I mean, it's not like. I mean,
he's got to pass his prime though.
Cal Crick sucks, but who else do we get now? We got Brian
Reynolds. Yeah.
Brian Reynolds.
He contributes, right?
Yeah, he's pretty solid. He would be a solid player if we had a good team. You were batting him like 6 or 7. He'd be a really solid player there, maybe 5.
Yeah.
But all right,
let's not talk about baseball. Please.
I'd like to bring up a fucking.
I like talking baseball.
Big Grizzly fucking hates sports except basketball.
Yeah.
And I love
sport except golf and basketball. We talk about fighting. He's like,
football.
I don't know a lot about fighting.
What are you talking about?
I gotta go piss. I'll be back whenever you guys are done.
Well, let's not talk about baseball. Jesus Christ.
Okay, fans, the people who watch the show, please drop in the comments. Is baseball talk the most boring fucking thing you ever heard? Because baseball is the most boring fucking sport.
No.
Drop it in the comments to see what the fucking. Please comment. When we ask you these motherfuckers, you motherfuckers never. Let's shut up, man. Shut the fuck up. Just drop your fucking comments in. We're asking you. Just. If you guys comment, the fucking baseball sucks. Baseball talk sucks. We will never talk about it. Help Big Grizzly out. We don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about baseball anymore. If the fans say in the comments,
3-1 here, we would talk about.
No, baseball. I said me.
Yeah, he said me.
I said me. Oh, but if the fans make the comments in the comments, we done talking about it, right? Because the fans run the fucking show. The fans.
What if they say they want us to talk more baseball?
Yeah. What do they want more baseball talk?
Then we have to start talking baseball.
Yeah, and I'm going into podcast retirement.
All right, spam the fucking comments, baby. Make your burner account. Spam the comments. More baseball talk.
All I'm saying is
from my podcast.
Whenever they get pissed off in baseball, you fucking know about it. You know what I mean? Fucking football, sometimes you don't. They get these fat ass fines. Baseball, they'll fucking brawl. They'll brawl, baby. They'll throw 100-mile-an-hour fastball at somebody. I love it. I fucking love it. Okay, I love it. Love it.
I don't love or hate baseball. I don't love or hate baseball. I neutral baseball.
No,
Michael Jordan.
I guarantee you. I know for a fact you don't watch baseball. I know for a fact Brady doesn't watch fucking baseball.
I'm neutral.
Nah. No, you don't. Waz, I can't speak for Waz. I don't know. I'm
I have
not in
MLB
California.
season ticket, and I watch the worst team in the league. I don't want to fucking hear it.
All right, then maybe you do. Maybe you probably if you was born in the 70s, you'd have been that fucking geek playing fucking rotisserie baseball.
Listen to the game with the radio on. Listen.
Drew, you got any Tostitos chips over there?
Huh? Bean dip.
Fucker. You're about to get fucking knocked out, and there won't be no fucking boxing match.
Oh, I'll still box. I'll
You're
still
gonna have
box.
a grade 3
Drew
fucking
shows up with
concussion.
4 missing fucking teeth.
Hey, listen. Let me say this. Let me say this to the fucking fans too. If you would rather see Big Grizzly take on fucking Waz and Teabags in an old Andre the Giant style handicap match instead of watching these two cucks fight, drop it in the fucking comments. Big Grizzly will take them on.
Legs out.
Andre the
Take the
fucking
legs
Giant.
out.
I'll
That's right,
fucking
take
wrestle
the-
you, big dog.
That's right. We'll wrestle them, dude. We'll take the legs.
290 fucking
Yeah.
pounds.
That's fine. Hey, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Take.
You know what? I
That's
fucking
right, baby. That's right. Boom. That's
I
right.
love
Boom,
when fucking people say that. When they say that, when then the big guy comes running at him, they go taking off like a fucking pussy.
Hey,
all
we're
say
trying to get
that.
you winded. We're trying to get you winded, baby. You can't keep up
We
with
know,
us.
dude, back in the day when, I don't know if you guys remember Christian Okoye. Remember that big running back? He was like 260 pounds, the Nigerian nightmare. He
Not a
used to run
running back,
people.
but a fullback. The
There was a-
Nigerian nightmare. Love that.
There was this little dude in our fucking neighborhood. He was like, man, I could tackle him any fucking time. All you got to do is take his legs out. So we had this running back that played for us in high school. And he says, I'm about 70 pounds lighter than I try to tackle me. He fucking trucked that dude with a knee right to his fucking head and knocked him out.
Well, here's the thing about all them pads and fucking helmets and all that shit. Trucking ain't that hard for them huge motherfuckers because they literally get so fucking low and then they buck up. You just go flying. They weigh like 300 fucking pounds. Try and take out them big motherfuckers' legs. No, we can take out your fucking legs. You ain't got no pads on, big fella.
Brady, what do you say? Big Grizzly handicap match?
Yeah, I think that would be probably more entertaining, to be honest.
I think your muscles are gonna weigh you down. You're gonna be fucking punching like.
Well, you wouldn't punch in a wrestling match.
Oh, it's just.
No, I meant we'd be a handicap boxing match.
Handicap box? What the fuck? That's not. No.
2-on-1.
You're done then.
2-on-1.
You're not gonna be able to hit it if we're
That's
in
a different fucking ball game.
If we're fighting a different angle, you're not gonna be able to hit both of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking stand behind you and pound you in the back of the ball bag.
Well, I swear. Well, that's illegal. That's illegal. We said there'd be rules to
the ball bag.
That's fucking. My watch keeps catching this fucking thing. But we said that's illegal. But it doesn't matter because you say 2-on-1, you'll be in. I'm just going after one of you, and one punch is gonna knock one of you out. I guarantee.
This is overcompensation over here, I think.
One
I
punch
thought you were gonna say back of the head.
top
You
two
said
top.
back of the ball bag.
Oh my.
That's the ball bags is
I
illegal.
just picture was crouched down punching Big Grizzly in the fucking nuts.
like a speed bag, like a fucking speed bag or something. He's like this.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Oh, that's
Look at the
fucking
smile on
great.
his face too. What the fuck? He's like,
Wish we could say it.
I can't say.
oh fuck.
Can't fucking see me. I can see all you fucking cocks.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's on the right side. I can see everybody, and Brady's fucking face is just right on the middle of the screen right now.
Why?
I don't
Once
know.
again, fans, please comment in the comments about no baseball talk. Please do it.
Yeah, please comment
Except
#,
for
more
you,
baseball
Mr.
talk to
Sparkle.
piss
Nobody-
this fucking asshole off.
Except for Mr. Sparkle. Nobody wants to hear a fucking opinion, you fucking simp.
He's been quiet actually.
Yeah.
Mr. Sparkle's been more
Because
quiet.
I'd like
He's
to
a
fucking
fucking
bring
simp.
something up here. Did you guys watch any of that shit that I told you to watch?
No.
Honestly, no.
What's
But
it
I'll
called?
lie to you and say, yeah, I did that. The Vet TV.
Oh, I didn't know. I was told to watch that.
Fuck you. Goddamn Steve. I told you to watch it about fucking 4 months before these motherfuckers.
Fuck
It's
you.
literally made for fucking infantry people in the Army and the Marines, and it's fucking hilarious. I'm
When
not
did
even
you tell them?
Well, what's the word? What's the word on that? Are we?
I don't know yet. I mean, it's they're trying to get people in October, I believe.
Vet TV. Vet TV. If you're watching, sign the Dude Ranch podcast. It'll be the best thing you ever put on your fucking
Now, if Vet TV is watching, Big Grizzly was, in fact, I don't know what the fuck they call that MOS, but he was infantry in the Army. What is it, fucking 86?
11 Bravo.
Fucking Foxtrot Sierra, fucking Tango Victor.
11 Bravo.
Fuck off. We just call it by a fucking simple name in the Navy, you know? Doctors are fucking corpsmen. Goddamn MAs are MAs. Fucking minemen are minemen. Fucking in the Army, it's like, what's your MOS? 11 Victor Sierra Tango 97. Oh yeah, I love that one.
No, I 100% agree with you. Like, I know one MOS in the Army for all my years in the Army. I know one MOS, 11 Bravo. That's all I was. People tell me, oh, I'm a 33 Zulu Mike. And I'm like, I have no fucking idea. Well, just tell me what you are because I don't know what the fuck that is. Because here's the thing. If you was 11 Bravo, to us 11 Bravos, we had an easy term for you. You was all just pogues.
Yeah, pogues. I've definitely heard that term before.
Position other than grunt. If you weren't a grunt, you were a pogue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Old pogies.
little pug.
They hate that fucking term too. They hate it. That's old Shane. Shane will tell you. They fucking hate that
Was
term.
Shane a pogue?
Shane wasn't a pogue. He was a fucking
He was
grunt,
11
baby.
Bravo with your fucking dad, dummy.
I don't understand the whole pogue thing.
Pogue, it's a position other than grunt.
What
That
the
means
fuck's
you might have
It
been.
means you're
you
not
might-
on the front lines fucking digging down in
Yeah.
the trenches.
You're the truck mechanic.
pussy.
You're the truck mechanic or a fucking.
Oh,
mechanic
so a
or some
pogue
shit,
is
yeah.
like a pussy or something.
Basically.
Yeah,
Okay,
Basically.
okay.
And then
Okay.
they
I
get
got it.
triggered by that fucking word too because they feel like, am I a pussy?
Okay, I got it now. It clicked in my head. It took me a second, but we got it. We got there.
Well, there you go.
That's a pogue.
Yeah.
Position other than grunt. Pussy.
I mean, I don't got much else to talk about. You guys have any
I
topics?
don't know. I think we covered basketball.
Covered football. Covered Jacob Blake, Black Lives Matter.
The beach. The beach, Brady. We gotta talk about this fucker right here. We haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
He
The
almost
fucking
got
bet.
off the fuck.
He tried to avoid it.
Wow.
He tried to avoid
He
it.
did.
Wow, he tried to avoid it. And he almost did. Because I think it was the Tuesday. The Tuesday fucked us off. I was, if we had it a Saturday, probably would have been the first topic. So, okay, with that being said, how do you want to jump into this? How are we going to dive into this?
I'd like to start.
Well, moral of the story is Drew and Waz had a bet from a future episode that Drew would get pussy. I think it was the T episode.
The
correct?
T episode.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
T, if you're listening, your boy didn't come through for you, and I
It
told
didn't
you it
come
wasn't gonna
through for you,
fucking
T.
work. He tried Tinder for like 4 or 5 fucking days. I said, you better get out there and hit the fucking pavement, dude. Get out to the bars or whatever.
I'd like to say that I don't think I've ever lost a bet to Drew, ever.
And I'll also put on record that I was offering as much assistance to Drew as I could. I mean, fuck, I let him take a whole pretty much almost full bottle of Patron as a.
It was
I'll say-
nowhere near full.
I will say, listen though, he even got offered better assistance than Brady. Was you ready for this?
Yes.
My mom said, Drew, do you want Grandma to get on and help you with them girls?
Oh, Meemaw helping Drew to pull some tail. Love to see it. Love to see it, Drew. Meemaw is trying to get you some poontang, huh? Oh man.
So,
man.
just to
Drew
recap
also
here,
called me as well, and he was asking me how to run the Todd Bertuzzi play.
Well, it's his
Whoa, we didn't know about that.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
you
he
didn't
gave
tell
me a
us.
ring. Even your good friend Daniel tried to help Drew out a little bit.
Listen. I put up a valiant effort. I put
You
a
put up
valiant.
no effort, dude.
That
No
last day, I
effort.
put up a
It
good
was-
effort.
You were like a
That
team down 3-0 with no desire to play. You came in and you laid down. And
No,
you
that-
fucking
Okay, let's
accepted it.
discuss. Let's discuss.
That last day was a valiant effort.
Let's discuss that last day, okay? So
Let's discuss it.
it's the last day. It's the last day, Walt.
Friday.
And all hope's going out the fucking window. What rolls down the beach when we're at fucking lunch? My mom came out, running out and telling Drew, get up here. I got something to show you. 8 girls who were in a bachelorette fucking weekend come rolling down, setting up camp right by us. They was there for hours before this motherfucker finally had the balls to go and talk to him.
I had to form a game plan.
I would have literally
I
just
was.
ran into there and sat
I
down.
got so disgusted of it. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I can't watch this shit anymore. He just kept saying, after this beer, I'm going to go. And I'll take Marley with me.
I would have just taken my beer with me. I would have fucking double fisted and ran in there, sat down with him. Like, what the fuck?
Fuck yeah. Brady gave him a whole bottle. He gave him a bottle of Patron to take down the offer. He finally did it, but Jesus Christ, it took so long. He wasted all this time.
And by that time, they were probably ready to leave, eh?
Yeah, well then, here's what happened. I guess he did get them down to come down and play volleyball. So they were playing volleyball, and then Drew comes in, and I'm like, well, what the fuck happened? The net fell down. Well, so the fuck what? Move the party elsewhere. Like,
Yeah,
you don't,
fucking build a fire.
volleyball net's down.
What's
No,
the Demonstrate your value. Build a fucking fire, Drew. Demonstrate your
bullshit.
value.
This is bullshit. He's fucking lying out here. Fake news. They fucking left for a little bit and came back. That's why I was inside.
No, they went down to the water when you were fucking bringing all your shit in because you said, oh, we stopped because the volleyball net. I said, well, the first thing I would have did, there would have been bago boards. You got to keep them there. You got to keep them fucking entertained. Bago boards, great drinking game. You could have kept them there.
So they went down to the water and got their tits wet, and Drew wasn't down there getting his dick wet.
No.
Yeah,
He wasn't out there. He doesn't even fucking know.
I watched you
wet
and fucking
tits,
Tyler.
and Drew
clean
had
them
a
up.
dry dick.
Yeah, wet tits, dry dick.
I mean,
Valiant
I'm not
effort.
gonna lie
Valiant
to you guys.
I wouldn't have called
Watching.
it a valiant effort. Brady, you was there.
No.
Brady, was it a valiant effort?
It was honestly the most pathetic effort I've ever witnessed. And I've seen Waz go in with some horror. I watched Waz go up to two chicks at Eaton Park that were sitting in a booth, and he walked directly in front of them, trips himself, hard as fuck, smacks the ground, gets up and says, I tripped myself falling for you. And that
It was I scraped my knee falling for you.
Whatever. That wasn't even as big of a bomb as that. I mean, we're coming into Friday, and it's like, and we're telling it's a miracle. Like, he needs a miracle. What does he get by the graces of God? A fucking Minneapolis miracle. Fucking Lattimore falls down. He's Stephon Diggs. All he has to do is catch the fucking ball and walk into the end zone, and he fucking drops the wide open ball. That's what it's like.
And here's another thing too. When he said they left, we knew what house they were in. They were right by us. Like, I would have showed up. Waz would have showed up that motherfucker with 2 cases of beer and said, let's fucking party.
Yeah. Listen, you show up with a bottle of wine and be like, hey, I saw you guys just fucking got here, you know? Hey, here's a little fucking housewarming present. And I have another housewarming present for you. It's my penis.
Listen. They had
Dick in a box.
They had shirts on that said like bridesmaid and shit. So you knew as soon as they got there, that's what they was there for. I told Drew the second they got there, I'd have been down there with that bottle of Patron saying, hey, congratulations, we just got married. Like, you guys want to celebrate? Take some shots. He waits 4 hours to go over there and fucking do that.
Embarrassing. And I do remember Drew last week saying, don't worry, I'm a fucking fourth quarter player. I come in the game and take a big shot. You didn't even take this shot. You passed it back court. You passed it back court.
Playoff P. That's who he is. Playoff P.
He pump faked with 1 second left.
The only difference between them two is even playoff P hits a fucking miracle shot here and there.
Was the only tiny excuse I'll make for him is this isn't like your typical fucking commercial beach like OC. I'll give him that, but there's lots of bars around there. He had a buddy down there. They could have Ubered that shit to a bar.
You're 21. He's 21 now. It's not like
he's 21. There was no excuse not to do that. Could have Ubered it to a bar.
Absolutely.
And we went to
a
lot of restaurants with like a lot of fucking hostesses that were just throwing them titties around. I told you the one restaurant, we had to wait. I don't remember what it was. The chick that was sitting there taking the orders, the shirt that she was wearing was just oozing with the fucking come get some of this. Like that's what, and Drew just sitting there.
And how many times, Brady, I hit on a fucking waitress?
What did he say, Dad? What did he say whenever there was something he said that was so fucking stupid but it was funny with that chick at that restaurant? It was some dumb analogy. Because remember whenever we first told Drew, go get them chicks to play volleyball. He's like, they don't want to smoke it.
Yeah,
They don't
we
want
talked
to
about that
smoke.
last week. Remember I said what were you trying to do? Fight him, Drew.
but he said something else about like it was like another one-liner like that he said about that chick at the restaurant. I was hoping Big Grizzly remembered because I fucking don't. But it was just as stupid, but it was just as funny. Like I don't know. Drew, do you recall?
No.
He wouldn't admit it if he did.
He
Yeah,
wouldn't
I know.
admit it if he did. Hey, I'll tell you what. What you need, Drew, is a set of balls. You need a set of balls on you.
I got
Okay.
a set.
No,
You need a set. You need a fucking set, buddy. Go to the store, pick you up a fucking set. Okay?
Well, here's what
Boom
we
on.
should do. We should get some teabags content when you're in here, Waz. Waz teaches, or Danny Hammer teaches teabags how to hit on chicks. I'll be the video man because I think it would be fucking great to watch. You have a free video.
It's like in Walmart or something. You just see Brady fucking pull a whole fucking shelf apart. He's just recording from the other side of the fucking shelf. Moves all the shit out of the way. Fucking.
Was.
What though, Drew? You gotta have confidence. First off. Second of all, no fucking hesitation. Hesitation equals no fucking confidence. They know you're being a big pussy.
I told him all that, dude. I told him all that. I said, you got to go in with confidence. And you can't care about rejection. Fuck rejection. Who gives a shit? All they can say, the worst they can say is, fuck off, loser. You're ugly. Okay, bye. Who gives a shit?
Yep.
I think I recall back in my heyday, Big Grizzly referring to me as a fucking great white when we used to go to the beach. If I seen, I'm fuck it. What the? Especially at the beach, man. You didn't even
Circle,
see
it's
90%.
circle. It's circle, 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 boom. Next thing you turn your head, your back, he's right there talking to the girl.
What? That's what I mean. It's.
But let me tell you this, boys. This is kind of funny because there's this. I don't know. She looked like maybe she was 40 or something, but she was pretty hot. And I said to Drew, I said, well, go talk to that one. She's walking all by herself. And he goes, no, she's too old. I said, your fucking Tinder age is set from 18 to 99. That girl ain't 99.
It was a rough outing for me. It's whatever.
Oh
Now
man.
he did go on record and say he wants the double or nothing for the beach next year. He did say it. I mean, would I do it? No, because I'd feel bad taking money from him. But smart money would say you take that double or nothing and you
Did
up
we
it.
put money on that too in that podcast with T? Did we put money on that?
He
So
owes
Drew
you
owes me money.
$35.
$35
$35.
he owes you.
$35.
Said $35.
Or double or nothing.
I'd take the 35.
Why the fuck is it $35 though? What the
I think
fuck?
it was 30. I think it was 30.
Maybe it was 30. I don't know. Go back and watch.
We're gonna have to go back and we're gonna have to go to video review on that bet.
We're
VAR.
going to have to go to the VAR.
Also, I feel like we gotta let T know that Drew let him down because he said that Drew could do it. T
He
said
did.
Drew can do it. He said it.
I
He
let you
said
down,
it.
man. I let you down, T.
We gotta tell T. We gotta say, hey, listen, Drew.
Oh, I'm tagging him whenever I share it on Instagram.
Yeah,
I'm tagging him for sure.
Drew, you let T down, buddy.
Knucklehead official.
I apologize, T.
Knucklehead.
Knucklehead official, I apologize, my man.
Fucking, I don't know, man. You cannot be afraid of rejection. You know, it's just
Nope.
you can't. Fuck it. Fuck it.
It was a rough outing.
No,
You know
wasn't
what
rough
I
on him.
fucking did?
He's
Hey,
afraid of rejection.
You know what I did today? I'm literally moving tomorrow, Drew. You know what I did? I went into fucking 7-Eleven earlier. Cute girl working the counter. I was like, hey, how's it going? Let me get your number. I'm leaving tomorrow. We should fucking hang out tonight. She said no.
Did you say that we ship out tomorrow? I might never come back.
I'm going to a very dangerous spot. I might. Oh, hold on. I got a great fucking story for you guys, actually. I forget where the fuck I was. I was in Bahrain, actually. And, you know, a lot of the Bahrainis look down on the Americans. So what I was doing with my buddy, I started talking to this chick, and I made sure that she saw me texting in Polish. Actually, it was in Chicago. It was Chicago. And there's a lot of military around there, Navy boot camps there. So I made sure she saw me texting in Polish, right? And I was just copy and pasting that shit from Google. And eventually she fucking asked me, she fucking asked me, she's like, what are you texting over there? And I was like, I'm just texting my friend. And she's like, what language is that? I was like, oh, it's Polish. And, we hung out probably like 5 or 6 times, we went to different bars and shit. And she asked me, she's like, yeah, so what do you do for a living? I was like, I can't really talk about it, And then like on the 5th date or whatever, I was like, yeah, so I'm actually a Polish spy, and it worked. I fucked her. One of the hottest girls I've ever fucked, and she was really stupid. But did it work? Absolutely. Did she also have my Snapchat and see me driving to San Diego in my dress blues? Yes. Did she block me? Absolutely. Was it worth it?
We just found out.
Yes, it was, baby. I'll do it again.
We just found out the title of this episode.
What?
Is was a Polish spy.
Yeah, what's the title of this episode? Was Polish spy? Question mark.
Drop in your comments if you guys think this story is true.
I think it is. I think it's
way
really
too dumb.
It's way too outrageous to be fake.
It is kind of outrageous to be made up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Either Waz is a great storyteller or
he's an epic storyteller, or it's true.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'd do it fucking again too. Honestly, that was one of the best fucking things I've ever done in the banging world. I'll tell you that. It was great. It was fucking phenomenal. She was so fucking hot too. And that's the thing. I intrigued her, That's why you should have built the fucking fire, Drew. It's the D in the dentist system. Demonstrate your value. When the fucking volleyball net fell, you build a fire, buddy. Demonstrate your value.
At 4 p.m.
Absolutely.
Someone might say that he left out a valuable piece of information there.
What?
Side plot. She was a prostitute. He ended up paying her $250 an hour.
That's a pivotal key to the story.
That's a pivotal key you left out.
Hold on, because that's another thing. Is if we were to Double or Nothing, would Drew end up buying a hooker at the beach?
I don't think there's hookers in Topsail.
No, there's no hookers down there.
I don't know. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that.
Oh,
there's always that back page.
They're not streetwalkers. They're streetwalkers down there, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been to places where there is street. Well, fuck. In Bahrain, these fucking Thai chicks, all the Thai women in Bahrain are hookers, by the way. It's fucking funny as shit. So they would literally be just leaning out of their goddamn windows like they're in fucking downtown New York yelling at people. They're like, hey, baby, you want good time? You come up now. Like.
Did you ever go up for good time now?
Hey, no, well, not out of the window leaners,
Window leaners. We love you, Long Tim.
We love you, Long Tim.
They're not putting in enough effort, I'll tell you that. If you just lean out your window, you can lean back in, have a bite to eat, and drink a beer.
That's lazy. It's lazy.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I bet you it works a lot for them.
That's lazy prostitution.
I bet you it works a lot for them.
Oh, it definitely works a lot for them. The fact that they keep going back to it, it works. You get some drunk motherfucker that's walking down the street. Hey, sexy, you want Long Tim? You want to fuck Long Tim?
Long Tim? Right. What?
He must not watch The Office.
No, he don't watch The Office, I guess.
Well, I watch The Office. I haven't seen every episode like fucking 12 times, but seen The Office.
It's an Office.
It's a little Office inside joke. Run right over
me so horny, me love you, Long Tim.
Who's Long Tim?
Who's Long Tim? Never mind. That joke went over the head.
Run right over his head. I mean, I don't got nothing else. You guys got anything else?
Nah, I just wanted to make sure we got that epic fail at the beach in, and we did. Yeah, I think we covered it pretty good.
Yeah, we did.
You better turn them around at yourself.
Whatever. Brady, got anything else for us?
Nope.
Was?
Over under 3 years before you fucking get laid next, Drew.
No way.
I would have to hope under. Jesus.
You want to bet on that too?
Well, I mean, I can't really say that because there's definitely hookers in Johnstown. I mean,
but Drew, going back to the T episode, was I right? Tinder was 100%.
Yeah, it's a bad play down there.
It's a bad play. You don't need to use it.
You don't need it. It's the fucking beach, man.
Exactly my point.
Now Tinder at Ocean City would be a good play.
Still don't think it
No,
would.
Yeah.
you don't need it. You don't fucking need it, Drew.
Let's
say you're laying in your bed late at night and it's after the bars close or something. You want to hop on Tinder? Sure. Okay. But if it's like fucking 8 p.m., bro, what the fuck are you doing on Tinder at the beach? There's no.
I think I would argue Tinder would be worse at OC because it's literally just a fucking meat market down there. Like,
right, exactly. It'd be worse there.
Yeah, I think it'd be worse there.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, got anything for us?
Speaking of Tinder, fucking one of my buddies that's going to Okinawa with me, was stationed on a ship. He bought Tinder Gold or whatever, and he set his location to Japan or Okinawa or somewhere where we're going or whatever the fuck. And he paid the extra money so he could set his location there before we get there, so he could have a leg up on the game. Old move, stupid move, waste of money, solid purchase. What do you guys
Perfect purchase. Perfect purchase. Perfect.
I would say good purchase, but what's the language barrier there? Like, how does that translate? Does it translate languages on there?
You can copy and paste it.
I feel like most of the Japanese people speak fucking English. I mean,
think so?
there's a lot of military in Okinawa.
What does it cost?
What
What does it cost?
I don't know.
I guess it's a good play.
What does it cost?
Is it $9.99? I think.
A month? What, a month?
Yeah.
So $10 a month. You're gonna be there for what? How long you gonna be there?
Well, no. What he's saying is he paid the $9.99 once, one-time fee.
Oh, that's worth it. Let's give it a shot.
Got his location over there. So whenever he goes over there, he'll already have matches.
And then his location.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking think that's worth it. $10? What's $10?
It's a smart play.
It's a fucking
That'll
beer.
play.
It's a beer in a good bar. How much at a stadium? It's a
That'll
beer
play.
at a stadium.
It'll play.
I think that's a big power move. Good play. Tell him good play.
I will.
Big
Jamie?
Yeah.
Jamie? I'm not going to mention his last name, but Jamie? Rated
Good
dude
play,
said
buddy.
Great move. Good play.
Yeah.
Good
Dude
play.
Ranch says good move. We approve.
Thinking ahead too. I like the fucking thinking ahead.
Yeah, it's a game plan. Yeah. Smart. I gotta get on this guy's wavelength.
Yeah, maybe he could teach you a thing or two.
Yeah. Jamie.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Jamie.
Hey, that's what you should have done, Drew. Set your Tinder location before you go there. Then when you get there, turn it the fuck off.
Jamie.
Actually
hit me
go
up.
out and try and get some pussy.
Hit me up, Jamie. I'd take some lessons there, Jamie. All right. Well, I mean, I got nothing else.
No.
About to hop off here and play some Mutt Squads.
What squads? I'm down, actually. Let's fucking run it.
Are you guys not
Yeah,
going to be
that's
playing
right.
the golf game now that Madden came out?
Probably
Hey,
not really.
no, I'm still gonna be playing that
I mean,
golf game.
I'll play it. Yeah, I'll play. It's fine. I'll play it occasionally.
Hey,
I was thinking about getting it.
Steve, you should get it. And
Sure.
I'll tell you what, I get more views playing that golf game than any other game I play. It's kind of fucking.
We can play Berkeley Hills.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking about going and getting it.
Yeah,
We can go get a quick. We can go get a quick
Berkeley
nine in Berkeley. Yeah, we can go get a quick nine.
Richmond
in
Greens and Berkeley Hills is fucking on that game. How
You
phenomenal!
still got my fucking controller? I have fucking controller. I think it's fucking asshole.
No, I don't know where.
Yeah,
it's
my
at.
Lakers controller. Where the fuck's that? Brady, you got it, don't you?
Right here.
Huh?
Right here. I'm looking right at it right now.
Yeah.
How does my controller end up the street? You fucking
Because I needed it. I needed it a while back because my other one broke before I got a new one, and then you said
Yeah. Look who we fucking blame.
You guys are
This
well,
fucking
I
guy.
just assumed it was the guy in the house. Fucking you're like ferrets stealing shit.
Whatever. Fuck off.
They're like little fucking ferrets running around, and you find their little hidey hole with all your fucking shit in it, all your fucking keys and fucking goddamn precious metals that have gone fucking missing over the years.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get it. Maybe I'm off
It's
tomorrow.
fine.
Maybe I'll go get it tomorrow.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Or should I
It's
digitally download?
Well,
If I digital download, it's gonna take forever.
what's your
No,
plan
it won't.
on?
It's only like fucking 10 gigs, which is not very big.
Yeah. Do you plan on getting the PS5?
Nah, I don't know.
If you plan on getting the PS5, it's smarter to get it digitally because it'll just carry.
Well,
over.
I don't even know where would you get it. Oh, I guess
GameStop?
Walmart you could get it.
GameStop.
You have to call ahead like X amount of hours before to pick up. GameStop's not open. They're only open for curbside
really?
pickups. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know
But
that.
Walmart and
They
Best
told
Buy
me.
probably. Walmart and Best Buy probably have it if you want.
Walmart's a toss.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
feel like.
Well, I'll go to Best Buy. I can't stand going into Walmart. Fucking animals in there.
Fucking animal ball.
Fucking animal ball in there.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess episode
Hey,
17.
hold on. I'd like to bring up one last thing before we go.
Every time we want to fucking end it, someone comes
Every
up with something.
fucking time that we have a podcast, right? Drew always fucking names it something shitting on me every time. Even though we can roast Drew for literally 3/4 of the fucking episode, and he'll fucking name it Tranny Hammer ? Even though we was like shitting on Drew for not getting pussy for the whole fucking episode, he'll name it like a goddamn 30-second fucking segment that we had.
Let me look.
It should be something about Teabag striking out or something. I think.
Waz. All right, so let's see. Waz and Drew are cucks. Teabag69 versus Danny Hammer. I'm just looking ones that include.
Wasn't there one is Big Grizzly, Big Ken or something?
No. Oh my God, who ate ass? Danny Hammer, a great athlete? ?
Yeah. Hey, I would like to say you kind of fucking, oh my God, who ate ass was kind of bullshit because it was you. You got your ass eaten, but you.
It's a little clickbait. You throw it out there and you lure them in.
No, I think a 10-year-old might click on, oh my God, who ate ass? OMG.
Maybe the title for this episode should be Teabags didn't get pussy at the beast, sad emoji face.
Or Grandma Wingman.
Damn Wingman.
Grandma
Wingman. I'm down with that. I don't care.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Grandma
Wingman.
All right, do we have it all out on the table before I keep asking if we're closing the show?
I don't got nothing else.
Final time.
I'll put it on the table.
He wishes it was that.
Brady?
All right. Wait, am I up?
Yeah, well, I mean, we might as well get in the send-offs before anyone else fucking...
All right.
Send it off.
Don't have much to send off or plug. Follow us on all our fucking social media platforms. You already know that. We'll be back. We'll be back Saturday. I don't know what the fuck they're laughing at.
Empty hangers.
I'll tell it on my
it's the empty hangers.
That's because they're both out of the playoffs. So
they're gone.
But I'm gonna get a Steeler jersey up there at week 1. So.
Get a Pirates jersey and put that motherfucker on the wall. They're gonna make the playoffs.
They're done as well. But yeah.
All right, what's your send off?
Follow us on fucking social media. Other than that,
links in the description.
Yep, links down in the description.
Hey,
Waz, what you got?
So tomorrow morning I'm gonna be starting my fucking drive back home all the way to Pennsylvania. 2 days, 3 hours last time I checked it. Maybe it'll change. Red lights, I don't know for sure, probably. And
red lights on the interstate.
I'm gonna be doing some live streams while I'm in my fucking hotel room on my phone. Maybe show you guys a picture of my butthole. I don't shave mine like Drew does whenever he gets his asshole eaten. So, and so follow the Danny Hammer on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, follow the Dude Ranch on Facebook because if you're not already following that, you're probably a fucking either didn't know about it or you do know about it. You didn't follow it because you're fucked in the head and you probably
then you're a cuckold.
Probably went to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Probably. Big Grizzly?
So it's true.
All right, yeah, I'm just going to sign off by saying fucking let's go Lakers. I should put a hanger with a Lakers jersey on behind me since Brady got his empty hangers. And we're up 3-1. We're just looking fucking sharp. We're just keep that train rolling, playing good defense. And lastly, I want to wish Waz have a safe trip across country, buddy.
We'll see you soon, buddy.
See you soon.
Thanks, pals.
All right, well, Teabag69 signing off. Got a few videos in store this week, so make sure you guys stay tuned for them. Nothing really else. Celtics on Thursday, starting the semifinals, so we're already there. You know what it is. Dude Ranch flag in the back. Check it out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. All the social medias. Subscribe to Teabag69 if you're not already. Go follow Danny Hammer. It'll cheer his day up a little bit.
I'm gonna wipe my paint on a Celtics jersey when I come home.
Bye, guys.
Then you'll get knocked out, buddy.
Bye, guys.
All right, we're out. See you guys on Saturday. Peace.